I think when it comes to the collaborations between comic books and film and games, I think it's getting healthier. Well, for instance, in Sin City, they actually let one of the lunatics run the asylum, so that was a real change of pace. And now with 300, like with Sin City, we're seeing a very faithful adaptation. So in a way, we're emulating what the Japanese do, which is they take their manga, their comic books, and they translate them. They don't really adapt them. They allow all the rules of a comic book to work in a film. And after decades of comic books being stripped mined and corrupted by Hollywood in particular, we're finally getting there. Well, it's all a game. I mean, one of the things I love about comic books and about films is that I get to be the boss, and I get to tell how the story's going to end. Games offer up a participatory thing that I've never encountered before. But it's all the same logic. Robert Rodriguez on the Sin City set taught me an important lesson, that all these media play by the same rules. It's just a matter of learning those rules and learning how to use them. That you can take a talent from one field to another, sometimes seamlessly. Mostly, I think with the whole effort behind this film, like the comic, is that, and the game, is to bring something to vivid life, rather than making it feel like a swords and sandals, old-fashioned thing. And nothing about this project feels old. If this movie and this game are as good as they look, my family is thrilled.
Xerxes demanded our obedience, our submission. But we were free men, and we would rather die on our feet than live in our knees. Confident, savoring the meal to come, the beast approached, and it was King Leonidas himself who provoked it. Uninvited guests, Persian lapdogs bringing word to Sparta from the great and powerful Xerxes. All the god king required was a modest offering of earth and water, symbolizing Sparta's submission to the will of Xerxes. They warned us to be afraid, that Sparta would burn to the ground, and that only the word of Leonidas could save it. Leonidas did not leave our guests waiting long for a response. earth and water. The Persians would find plenty down there. So it began. The ephors, priests to the old gods, diseased old mystics, worthless remnants of a time before Sparta's ascent from darkness and superstition. Their word is law. It was the time of Carnea, the sacred and ancient festival. Sparta could wage no war. They must consult the oracle. The oracle spoke in an ancient tongue known only to the ephors. Leonidas was to honor the Carnea. There would be no march. Sparta would fall. Pompous inbred swine, worthless, diseased, rotten, corrupt. Xerxes promised fresh oracles to them daily, from every corner of his empire. The price was only a simple lie, a small bending of the oracle's ancient words. But our king was resolved. There would be no march. No army would take the field against Xerxes. Only Leonidas would walk north to the hot hills, along with his personal bodyguard of 300